All right. Wow, that was over before I knew it. Anyways, Pokemon Captain's Vlog, Pokemon the Origins, Episode 4 or The Origin, Episode 4. This was good. It was a nice end to the series. But like I said, is this going to become a? I don't think this will become a regular series, which is really just a shame because there's so much that my dog. Okay, my dog's being a bit pesky today. There's so much you can do with this series. I will admit, though, the battle he had with Green was a bit of a letdown. I'm not gonna lie, because, well, for one, like that's like the pivotal point of your. That's like that like almost the end, really, of your Pokemon journey is like. Is when you defeat your rival in the champion. And as the you defeat him when he's the champion and you take his place. That's the pivotal point. It is cool, though, to see, Charizard defeat Blastoise. But I can't help but feel that it felt lacking in just a lot of sense. It wasn't quite as cool. Like, when Ash beat Gary, like, you really, like, that was, like, really a pivotal point in Ash. And Ash as a character, he finally beat Gary. Like, his rival for, like, the last, like, 500, for the last, like, I was going to say years, but, he's still 10. For the last 5 seasons of Pokemon is, over and done with. So, is like, you beat him in probably the most epic way possible. A Charizard, a fire type, beat, Squirtle, beat Blastoise, the water type. And to this day, I'm still trying to do that in my Pokemon games. If Thunder Punch was still special base. Not much else to say. But despite that letdown, though, we get a huge, like, it really makes up for it in when he battles Mewtwo. That, like, leading up to Mewtwo, that was done well. Like, you see Green, like, he's like in pain. He's got like, bandages, his arm's broken. Because he tried to go get Mewtwo. Then the documents come back. And then that strange gem that Red got is the Mega Stone. When he battles Mewtwo, and he's pretty much lost, the Mega Stone activates and turns Charizard into Mega Charizard X. I want to just repeat that. This is supposed to be set in Gen 1, and he just turned him into a Gen 6 Pokemon. Do you have any idea how awesome that is? Oh, I just hit my dog. Sorry, boy. I love you. Do you have any idea how awesome that is? Like, Mega Charizard X, like, that's really just showcasing the awesomeness that Mega Charizard X is going to be. You know what? I'm not getting Pokemon Y anymore. I'm getting Pokemon X, just on that fact alone. Like, my boy Charizard is finally a dragon. So... don't have much else to say. The ending was nice. He's pretty much complete. Red's pretty much completed the Pokedex. Red is clearly not Ash Ketchum. This guy is well above Ash Ketchum. Like, Pikachu makes one appearance, actually. I like that. Pikachu's not in this. I mean, so much for being, like, the mascot of all Pokemon. He's not in this. Like, and I like that. That was one review I was reading, when Origins was first announced, our Pikachu-less protagonist. It was cool seeing, like, I would have liked to have seen him fight the Elite Four. You just see little snippets of it. And his Lapras defeated Lance's Dragonite. That was cool. But yeah, this was a great series, I thought. It is such a shame, though, that it is so short. Like, this would, like, everyone... If they did a reboot to all of Pokemon, that'd be great. Like, this could just be the start of it. Now, I sit there wondering, what is the point of this series exactly? I don't know if it really was to sort of reveal to Mega Charizard X, because they could have just done that. No, I think it was something more with this, because you really saw it in the writing, like... Because I really saw that in the writing, there was a lot of care put into this series. Like, not just to get the look of it, but the feel of it. Like, yeah, it really felt like this is, like, the story the games were trying to tell and what they were about, implemented almost perfectly into this series. I mean, yeah, it does sort of poke fun at it on itself, like, oh, he uses 6 guys against He uses 6 guys against Gym Leader with 2 guys. Okay. I like they showed him caught the legendary birds. That was cool. All in Ultra Balls. That's pretty cool. So I don't know if Red ever got the Master Ball. So guess not. I think he said at the end. I had to watch this unsubtitled. So woe is me. But that English version comes out next month, so I'll watch it then. I think I'll do 2 reviews. I think the dub is good. The actress, it's a woman who plays Red, is also the voice actress for Naruto. Now, I do not watch Naruto for obvious reasons, so. But yeah, I think everyone did a good job. The look of it, it felt more like an anime than like that's the thing about Pokemon. Pokemon is sort of just I don't really consider it an anime. I consider it more of a cartoon, I guess. Well, it is somewhat in the level of anime, but this is great. I thought, 4 episodes of sheer awesomeness. My friends all were looking forward to it and loved it. Now I like it, so my neck is a bit stiff. So I don't know what's here. I hope they do something more like this because, they didn't just make this for no reason. There was something behind this, not just to introduce Mega Charizard X either. I think it has to be a little more than that. So I don't know. But that's all I have to say for now. So tell me what you guys thought of Pokemon The Origin, because I thought it was very good. A bit tear-jerking in episode 2. But really, it felt like, it reminded me, playing Pokemon Red, all those years ago. I actually recently played it over the summer, an actual Pokemon Red cartridge that I got at a game shop. And a Game Boy Color I had a friend of mine gave me, so. Yeah, but that's all I have to say. I think this is great. This is getting I'll give it 8.5 because, like I said, the pacing problems. And, it's okay, not everything from the games is going to adapt perfectly. Okay, the health bar system was weird. It's just the health bar system was weird. It's just literally as Jolteon's tackling at him, his health runs out. Oh, boop. I like that he had a Jolteon, though. Jolteon's one of my favorite EVs. So, yeah. So, it is October the 3rd today. Pokemon X and Y come out in 8 days. So, I'm excited. I'm going to do 2 Pokemon-themed videos. And 10 favorite Pokemon up to Generation 5 are going to... it's going to come out soon. Probably, I don't know. I'll work on it this weekend, along with maybe 1 or 2 other things. The Gym Leader video is not being made because... well, I actually started making it and then... got to about halfway, and it was going to be 20 minutes long or something, because there were a lot of gym leaders I wanted to talk about. Winona, Wallace, them, if anyone knows the story behind that. And I couldn't sit there deciding, okay, which do I talk about them? Do I talk about from the games, the show, or the manga? Because the manga, there's so much more to say than just the games or the show. But so that's where I kind of got lost, because there's some one gym leader, okay, I talked about his game appearance versus his... I wouldn't really mention his anime or manga appearance, as opposed to some others. I'd mention all 3 and say why they're great. So yeah, that's all I have to say. What are you doing, little Max? Alright, my little dog's getting frisky. I better take him out. So I shall see you all later, and hopefully, they're Nintendo and Game Freak are listening, and they do something more like this. So... until then, Maximus Prime is getting frisky, so I shall see you later. How do I never do that right?